Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Settling in now, Willie McCovey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Nimmo back in plenty of time to put this away. However, and there are 2 gone. Next up for the Red Sox, Chris Davis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. And the inning. Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays,
first pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. Digging in, Roberto Alomar. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So striding forward now, Babe Ruth. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. McCovey gloves it. A flip to the pitcher. Covering as that will retire the side. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Nelson Cruz now. A swing and lift, a ball fouled off to the left and out of the play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now batting, Keon Broxton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ruth going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Paul Konerko. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there at the knees, strike 1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and that's the first out of the inning.
Todd Frazier.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Long run for the center fielder. 2 down.
The batter.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Willie McCovey. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Nimmo racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the. Eduardo Escobar standing in 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit on the ground to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Tapper up the line. McCovey has it. A throw to the plate. Striding in, number 22. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And the Rays are in the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, D-Roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. So stepping in, Roberto Alomar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners in the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Harper swings and sends a ball well hit out to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Brian Dozier now. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Line toward the gap in left center. Ruth will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He flew out in his last at-bat and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to the plate. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready for another chance, Eduardo Escobar. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Nimmo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Todd Frazier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth moves over. Makes the play. 1 away. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Nimmo is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Willie McCovey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is pulled into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far, and it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Here's Chris Davis now. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Gone!
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now. The guys who...
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Four runs here in this half inning. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Center fielder number 20.
In now, Keon Broxton. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He'll get it into second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Bounce to first. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented. There or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Now to the plate, number 22. A base hit in his first trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Hit in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Raul Mondesi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked you let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Davis has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yasmani Grandal.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. But this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Willie McCovey. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
The left fielder, number 2.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. And right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this in today's.
Left field and deep. Davis going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Brian Dozier will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Runner going a second time. Right side, hit hard. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Todd Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Grandal is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Davis on the move.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Willie McCovey. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners off for second, and he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Number 61 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 61.
And now Bryce Harper.
Now batting.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Nelson Cruz.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one up.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Standing in, Keon Broxton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Little flare out to left. In there, a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone!
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Frazier.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Stepping up to the plate, number 22. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. First offering on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. The Dozier for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to right field.
Nimmo in pursuit.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Willie McCovey. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in for Boston, Chris Davis. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Nick Wickman comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now the 0-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Here's Brian Dozier now.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Throw on to Konerko gets him, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. A play at the plate. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Popped him up. McCovey is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 21-0 the final this afternoon. Boston led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Bob Gibson earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Luis Severino was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasker.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the AL East, Bryce Harper had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays, 21-0. The Orioles put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 5-4. Anthony Rendon plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays, 12-8. The Detroit Tigers had 12 hits as a team as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates, 9-8. The Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 3-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland, 6-5. Harold Reynolds was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading the Tribe over the Mariners, 8-2. The Rangers shortstop, number 4, was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros 4-3. Charlie Blackmon was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as Atlanta downed the Phillies 7-3. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. Clayton Kershaw twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound as St. Louis bested the Mets 1-0. The Nationals got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-3. Jacob deGrom got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings, leading the Rockies to a win against the Diamondbacks 1-0. Travis Shaw drove in 4 as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 9-6. Alex Bregman picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, helping lead the Friars to a win over the Brewers 6-4. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.